For 6 years, 9 months and 4 days, we as a club, as a fan base, as a community, we have suffered. We have had embarrassment. We have had defeat. We have had scandal. We have had absolute nonsense. But today, of all of those days, it comes to an end. Bartomeu is gone. He is out. He is no more. Barcelona have life again and a new future to be excited for. It's all coming up in today's video. The day we've been waiting for. It is here. Yes! Because indeed, guys, hello and welcome back to TalkFCB, and this is a video that genuinely, I probably dreamt about it. I have dreamt about this moment, and I know I'm not alone. I know that you are with me, and you have been every single step of the way. We've had to overcome obstacle after obstacle after obstacle. We've had 2 motion of no confidence votes. This one, though, this is the one here. Meske and Mosio, well done to everybody there behind that operation, because they put the maximum pressure on the shoulders upon Bartomeu, and he's dragged us through the mud. He has kept us waiting and waiting and waiting. He never looked as though he'd even consider resigning. He's never had the dignity to hold his hands up and walk away. But finally, after all of this waiting, after all of this hurt, it's finally come. I could not be happier. I could probably cry. This is amazing. Because let me just stress, guys, and we all know what we've been through. Like I say, it's not just on the pitch, it's off the pitch as well. The club's image, the club's profile. We were once a club who stood for its real values, for the core values there that have been born at this club ever since its existence. And Bartomeu, every single day that he's been off it, since he took over from Sandro Rossi back in January of 2014, at that time, it was basically one crook passing it over to the next. And Bartomeu has continue to run this club into the ground, but like I say, that is no more. His time is done. He can do no more damage. He can make no more bad decisions. He's history. And Barcelona are about to get theirs back. And honestly, guys, right now, it is difficult to put all of this into words. It's difficult to actually sum up my emotions. It's difficult actually to get my words out right now. I'm never like this. I'm never feeling like this when I'm making a video. Usually, I'm cool, calm, collected. Well, at least some of the time anyway. But right now, this is madness. Because you know what? I didn't see this coming. None of us did. Because obviously over the past few days, the past few weeks, we've heard rumours about resignations in terms of board members there wanting to walk away with this vote of no confidence looming over them. The referendum, of course, should have been coming up. But what I really want to point to here is these past few days. Yesterday, the board there were desperately trying to delay this referendum. They've been trying to hold out here and just dig their claws into the club and stay as long as they possibly could. And they were really hoping that they could use the COVID pandemic. They could use that to actually push the referendum back, not to risk the voters who are going to come and vote against them. And yesterday, in a press conference, Bartomeu admittedly didn't look good, looked like he hadn't slept for a week, and maybe he hasn't done. Maybe he was wondering what his next move would be, and he was hoping, like I say, to push that referendum back. And even yesterday, he said, I've got no reason to resign. He said, I've got no thought in my mind to resign. And just look at that. It's typical Bartomeu. Say one thing, do another. Say something there, don't stand by your word. Instead, the day later, changes his mind, does something completely different. The only difference is, this time, it's a great decision. It's the best decision he's ever made to leave our club alone. And all of this comes after this morning, the Catalonian government actually came out there and told the club, you know what, there's no problem. They said there's no problem there about holding a referendum. They said we don't have any concerns whatsoever. It's free to go ahead. And I think from that moment there, the board were thinking, you know what, it's inevitable. I'm still surprised they've gone because, like I say, none of them, not a single shred of dignity among any of them, and they've never done anything good. But you know what? It's over. It is done. There is nowhere to hide. There is no more excuses to make, and there's no more time to buy. Bartomeu, you are done. You, I wouldn't even say history. I wouldn't grace you with saying that you're part of our history, because you're not. You were never a Barcelona president. You were never a Barcelona man. Get out now. Your time is done. And of course, guys, in amongst all of this celebration, and believe me, this will be going on. This is not just one video. We are going to have really positive vibes, really exciting times ahead of us. I'm absolutely sure of that. And it should be plenty to look forward to in the future. But obviously, just to put some information here in this video about what happens next, what's the next stage now with Bartomeu and his board immediately resigning from their positions. What happens next? Well, right now, a temporary management commission, they're going to come in and basically take charge of the running of the club in the day-to-day, because basically a new president now will have to be elected, and that does take time. The election process, the voting, all of that stuff, it does take time. So in the meantime, that temporary management commission will take charge of the club. Bartomeu will leave immediately, we'll give him his stuff, and we will literally throw him out of the club, which is what he deserves, and neither he nor any of his board members will have any influence whatsoever. They can't make any more decisions. Their time is completely done. What will then happen is that in the next 40 to 90 days, elections must be called within that time, and it means now we're likely to see a new president of Barcelona at the start of next year in 2021. Most likely their January time would be a great time there to have a new president, and I'm absolutely sure now that over the next month or so we are going to be hearing in a lot of detail from the likes of Victor Font and also Joan Laporta and all of the presidential candidates there in their vision for the club in terms of the future and what they want to bring to the table as a potential Barcelona president. And like I say, plenty to look forward to. In terms of the future, it's been such a long time here that we as Barcelona fans have actually sat back and thought, you know what? We're moving forward as a club. You know what? There's light at the end of the tunnel. We've all been waiting for this. We've always known that Bartomeu's time was coming to an end. Of course, he had to go in 2021 anyway. Many people may be looking at this and thinking, you know what? Elections were going to happen in March anyway. So what's the celebration about? Why are you so happy right now? It's only a few months that we've saved. But look at it like this. That means right now, those resignations mean that this board, this terrible board who cannot make a good decision to save their life, they're not going to be in charge for the January transfer window. And that could mean everything. You look at the future there of Lionel Messi. You look at the players that ain't going, outgoing. You look at the financial state the club is in. One transfer window, it could make a massive difference. And the quicker they could go, the faster they were out of this club. That's always going to be a good thing. And that is why, no matter what anyone says to us, no matter what anybody tells you, you celebrate this moment. You drink it in. You enjoy it. Because we've been waiting. We have been hoping. And now, it's here. Bartomeu, goodbye. So that right there, guys, is the first of, I'm sure, many videos to come, looking towards the future, looking at the exciting times that should lie ahead now for Barcelona. And of course, I'll keep you very much updated with all of those candidates, what they want to bring, their visions, and give you an insight there into what each of them want to bring this historic club. What I would just like to say, though, and one thing I would like to ask of you before this video is over, and I never do this, so this really is a special occasion, but if you did enjoy this video, and I really do hope that you did. If you did, please could you leave a like? And the reason that I'm asking that, and I never do like I say, but the reason today why I'd love for you to do that is because my most liked video right now on this channel, guess what it is? It's Bayern putting 8 goals past us in the Champions League. That's my most liked video ever. I've been making videos for years and that's my most liked one. So please, if you did enjoy this, I would love for this video right here to be my most liked, because this is the best moment. This is our moment, and we are stronger than ever, all together. And I thank you guys for all of that support throughout many years of this turmoil, of this chaos. We are out the other side. We are coming through, and just trust me when I say we're going to be stronger and better than ever. So thank you indeed, guys, for tuning in for today's video. Elsewhere on the channel, we've got the match preview ahead of our big game tomorrow in terms of Barcelona against Juventus. That's almost become secondary right now. The players must be thinking, what on earth is going on? And it just goes to show Bartomeu could have resigned a few days ago. He could have resigned, at a free moment during an international break. But no, on the eve there of a massive game. Of course, we're not complaining. But at the same time, big moment tomorrow out there in Turin. The match preview is on the channel. And also, over on MORETALKFCB, about 10 minutes before Bartomeu actually left as president, I posted the press conference video. When I did that, I had no idea what was about to come. But I'm so glad this happened. I am so glad that finally now it feels like our club is back. It feels like we have a chance, we have a direction, we have a future. And I will see you soon, guys, for plenty more videos. I'm so happy, and I hope you are too. But until next time, as always, and forever, Visca el Barça!